PTV at PHS. Today is Thursday, November 9th, 2020. I'm PTV's Denice Guillot. Topping our show this week, Mr. Wright's manufacturing class has been busy working on a unique project, Viking chairs. I had the opportunity to visit the class and see how it's going.
My chair is coming out pretty good. I feel like it could go a bit better, but so far I like it.
Wilson Gomez is one of the dozens of manufacturing students in Michael Wright's second-hour class making a Viking chair.
I don't think there's a weight limit. I've sat on other students' chairs without a problem. So we've been working on the Viking chairs for about 3 weeks now.
It's basically one piece of 2x12 pine that's cut and shaped into an X that makes a very comfortable chair.
Wright says the cost of the chair is about $14, but by the time they are done with the woodworking, the value increases substantially.
I've allowed, people to choose different shapes to the backs, different shapes to the seats.
You pretty much can do it any way you want. See, most people did a rounded end, I did a cut end, so it's basically very customizable and you can make it yours.
And eventually we're going to get our CNC router out, and we're going to put intricate designs in the back, like students' initials or some sort of images in the back.
We decided to plug into the coronavirus data to see just how many U.S. cases there are reported in the U.S. on a daily average. We were shocked to see that currently in the U.S., coronavirus cases and deaths are at an all-time high. According to the CDC, the United States has now set a record of 126,400 confirmed cases in a single day, and that was last Friday. According to Johns Hopkins University data, new daily case counts is approaching on average 100,000 positive cases each day. Closer to home here in Marshall County, PTV's Mariana Arroyo looked into the metrics on in.gov to see how things are looking for us here in Marshall County when it comes to COVID numbers. Overall, since March, more than 2,000 positive cases have been reported. Monday's report from the Indiana Department of Health showed 64 cases per day came in here in our county, and Marshall County's positivity rate is at 24.6%. Marshall County has also had 33 COVID-19 related deaths. Remember, PHS, keep practicing social distancing and mask up. As you probably heard over the weekend, the news that the Associated Press called that Joe Biden won the presidential election with 290 electoral votes and Donald Trump with 214. But from seeing Trump's tweets, it looks like Trump has no plan to concede with Biden. Today, our crew hit the halls to ask people what do they think should happen next at this point.
Personally, I believe that if Trump feels like that there should be a recount, or if he feels like that a lawsuit is in order, and if it follows the law, then he should definitely continue to do what he's doing.
So I think that Trump should not step down because many people believe that the votes were counted incorrectly.
None of us know for sure exactly what's going on, right? So you hear that there's some places where there were more votes than there was registered voters, and it makes you question, right? Everybody that is eligible to vote should be able to vote, and it should be counted.
Oftentimes Democrats for 4 years put Trump through a lot of things, often accusing him of treason and a lot of crimes. So I think that no, Trump should not step down as easily as Democrats are wanting him to.
For the past few years, on or around Veterans Day, Plymouth High School has traditionally hosted local veterans for breakfast, and afterwards a huge planned-out school-wide assembly in the gym followed for students, staff, and the community. However, due to the pandemic this year, the in-person tradition could not continue. But students who make up the PHS student government have been busy working on a virtual program that was shown here at school yesterday during advisory. If you missed the video, or if you are a community member who hasn't been able to view the video yet, the PHS administration wants you to know the 2020 PHS Veterans Day video is available for you to watch on the PHS YouTube channel. Plymouth High School's Kelsey Flynn, who helped coordinate the video effort, says students and staff want to thank those who have served or those who are actively serving in the United States Armed Forces fighting for our freedom.
Veterans Day has always been really important to me, probably and obviously because I do have someone that is serving currently. And it is a very large commitment on their part as far as the people that are serving, and not only that, but on the families. I am also fortunate that my father served, and I have several uncles that have served as well. So Veterans Day has always been a very important day.
Schoolwork is said to cause a mental strain on a high percentage of high school students. But once students graduate and head into the real world, the stress level could be just as high. PTV's Tyler Richey has a story on how the PHS child development classes here at PHS are hoping to help students prepare.
One example is a hands-on project teacher Krista Lee has scrambled up for our PHS child development students that provides a sense of parenting.
Learning life skills, learning the challenges of carrying a baby around, how fragile they are, how much it is going to consume their time if they were to have a baby, when they have to find a babysitter if they're going to practices. They're just learning what it's like to have a baby as a teenager.
Students and family and consumer science teacher Krista Lee's child development class were each given an egg for this week-long assignment.
So they get to name the babies, they get to decide on the gender, they made a little basket, they get to carry them around from classes today, take it over the weekend.
Throughout the span of 5 days, students nurtured the egg as if it were their child.
My favorite part is getting the experience and that I can know how hard it is right now before I get older.
Students like Emma admit this assignment is not an easy egg.
It was easy at first, but then it kind of gets hard when you have places to be and you have to carry around an egg the whole day.
The main objective is to not crack the egg.
I did drop it the first day I got it. It was sitting on the bleachers and I knocked it over, but it stayed in the cup and it was okay.
Unfortunately, if their baby comes back and it is cracked, they have to do a report on child abuse. This project is a lot on their grade. Since our whole class is child development, this does count pretty much the same as a regular chapter test.
If you are interested in taking child development here at PHS, be sure to speak with your guidance counselor right away. Reporting for PTV News, I'm Tyler Richey.
Finding Light is a mental health club run by students here at PHS. The idea of the club is to offer a safe space for people to talk about mental health and support each other. This Saturday, November 14th, the club is meeting here at PHS in the cafeteria to hold their annual Friendsgiving. The Plymouth High School Director of Guidance, Amy Porteous, who is an advisor of the club this year, says anyone is welcome to attend the Friendsgiving event that begins at 5:30. The goal of being part of the Finding Light Club is to empower and support students' efforts to plan and participate in an array of fun and effective activities. Now it's time to kick it over to our PTV Sports crew after this quick PSA provided by the 5th Hour Marketing class.
I wear my mask.
I wear my mask so we can have the annual Christmas party.
I wear my mask to show all our hard work.
I wear my mask to improve throughout the season.
I wear my mask to compete in the state finals.
I wear my mask so that we could perform.
I wear my mask to be part of an amazing team.
I wear my mask to compete in tournaments.
I wear my mask so I'm able to play music.
I wear my mask to support the Rockies.
I'm Caleb Deacon. Welcome back to another episode of PTV Sports. The boys basketball season is inching closer, as this Saturday the boys basketball team will have a red-white scrimmage. The scrimmage will begin at 6 p.m. The admission to the game is non-perishable food item, canned good, per person that will be donated to the local food bank. Players on varsity and JV and freshmen will compete against one another in an inter-squad scrimmage format. For the past 4 years, Notre Dame has given us media credentials, except this year due to COVID, as only a handful of people can go to the games. Well, we have some good news, PHS, because the ACC network has granted us using their video, so I put together a recap of a big Notre Dame win.
Notre Dame, touchdown! And the Irish have knocked off #1 Clemson.
I'm Caleb Deacon, and that's a wrap for PTV Sports this week.
If you're a student looking for a job in Plymouth, we pulled together some current opportunities for you. The Go Center and WSOY has confirmed that the following employers are hiring: Lowe's, Applebee's, Miller's, Walgreens, and Bob Evans. Job opportunities range from cashiers, shelf stockers, or waiter or waitress. If you'd like to learn about specifics on each job opportunity, simply email Kelsey Flynn, who runs the Go Center inside WSOY. She'd be happy to meet with you. If you're looking for help with geometry, you'll want to pay attention to this next story. PHS geometry help sessions will be offered Monday through Thursday starting this week. On Monday, Ms. Edmondson will be able to offer her help during advisory in the library. On Tuesdays, Mr. Tippett is welcoming anyone who needs help to head to his classroom for help after school. From 3:15 to 3:45 p.m., his room is in WSY and is known as the Red Room. On Wednesdays, Mr. Russ will be in the library offering his help during advisory in the library. And on Thursdays, Mr. Norman will be in the library offering his assistance during advisory in the library. Well, we hope you enjoyed another edition of PTV at PHS. I'm PTV's Denice Guillot. Have a great day and make sure you mask up, PHS.